I think you have engaged this particular hawker before, Mr. Noorman Mubarak. He put up a social media post about his wife who's pregnant and is unable to run the store personally. But that is a very one-sided story because actually NEA has offered his wife to nominate another person to take over the store while she's undergoing pregnancy. But instead of actually accepting that as a legitimate option to do so, they decide to put on social media to try and say that we have been unhelpful, right? I would say that for individuals like Mr. Mubarak, who's actually running, I think, about 20 stores outside of the NEA system. He has 2 to 3 stores in NEA, hawker centers, but up to, I think, 21 registered stores in other food and beverage establishments. We're quite happy that hawkers like him have succeeded, but it is understandable that as a business owner, he wants to focus on his other business and try not to focus as much attention on the hawker stores. But that's not something that we would want to, because we cannot allow our NEA hawker system to be catering to the interests of such private chain owners, right? So we need to make sure that there are opportunities for others to enter the trade as well. And let's remember that hawker centers are not just commercial spaces, but they are also community dining spaces with a social role. And we have invested in our hawker centers to provide affordable cooked food for Singaporeans while wanting to enable small food businesses to earn a reasonable living. So we have deliberately kept the barrier to entry low to allow many hawkers, including like Mr. Mubarak himself, to build a successful business and expand to other food and beverage establishments. So we have to maintain fairness because this is the important role that our hawker centers play. We're happy to see our hawkers succeed, but we must also prevent individuals from gaming the system by profiteering from subletting. So if we did not enforce these rules, what would the alternative be? Should we allow stores to be fully run by hired workers as businesses expand and they can't run the stores themselves? If so, hawker centers would become rather indistinguishable from coffee shops and food courts, eroding the authenticity. And over time, our hawker culture will be diluted